I wanted to share a little bit from my journaling today, just because I feel like it's very relevant to what a lot of us experience when it comes to chasing our dreams and chasing our visions. So I wrote a bit about how it's been feeling really good to say yes to things and no to things from a more intuitive place. So not agreeing to things because I feel obligated to them or because I think that I'm supposed to be doing them, but saying yes from a place of I have energy to give to this and I have a true genuine desire to be engaged with this. Saying no to things that are not in alignment with where I am or not things that I genuinely have desire for. When you are someone that has previously been very people pleasing in a lot of your behaviors, it's very easy to say yes and no to the wrong things, even when they're small things. And even if we're not recognizing it in the moment, it really does erode our sense of self and our intuition because we are constantly overriding it and going with things that aren't genuinely what we feel or what we want to do. And so I've been practicing saying no and yes to the small things. And so I was writing about the process of placing my energy in a more intentional way and how good it's been feeling to make choices that are better aligned with what my body is saying. I have been struggling with a business decision recently, which would pretty much involve me doing something that would kind of get me out there, get me started, get my business kind of like off the ground and launch. But it would be like the safer choice, kind of not quite like going all in. It's safe enough so that, I'll be able to kind of slowly build and go from there. As opposed to a riskier decision, which is something that is more aligned with my dream and my vision, but it's just a bigger risk. And so I was thinking about how crazy it feels that I don't feel pulled to make the safe decision. Where normally I think that I would kind of make the safe decision by default. The safe decision would normally be my yes. And for the first time, I'm feeling like maybe the impractical way is the way that I need to go because that's what feels like my yes right now. And it feels like a yes, even though it's riskier. It feels like a yes, even though it's going to be harder, even though it's going to require more work, more intentionality, more time, more effort than the first safer option. But it will result ultimately in a life that is closer to what I want my day-to-day to be like. And so, yeah, just thinking a lot about that practice and the experience of being in a new place and deciding that you're kind of gonna go all in on something, even though you know it's the riskier choice, even though you know it's not the safe choice, even though you know it's probably not what most people would do, and it's not what a lot of people would recommend. So I'm reminding myself that it's okay to want hard and difficult things. It's okay to have the dream and the vision that will require you to make the riskier choices. And me feeling resistance towards the safer thing is probably a good sign that maybe that's not the route that I need to take this time. I'm not saying that we should never make the safer choice and we should always lean towards the riskier, but there are times where we have to be safe and there are times where we have to be willing to put ourselves out there. Yeah, that's just what I've been thinking.